My parents always taught me, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. And this isn't just true in interpersonal interactions of a social nature. This is also a powerful spiritual teaching. And here's why. Because our voice, the words that we say, represent the vibration that we're living at. We can only express the vibration where we are living at right now. And when we want to be shifting our frequency, when we want to be living in a different reality, when we want to manifest our dream life, we must be expressing that frequency when we speak. So, here is the trick. If you have the wherewithal, if you remember, always say things that align with your dream reality. If you want to be living in a reality where you have $1 million in the bank, only say things that you would say if you already had $1 million in the bank. Like if you see something that cost a particular amount of money and the old version of you would say, wow, that's so expensive. Would the millionaire version of you say that that's expensive? If you wouldn't say that when you were a multimillionaire, like, just be quiet. Don't say it. Don't activate that old frequency. You could actually say, wow, that's so affordable. That's one of the things that I shifted into saying when I started to change my frequency and start to live in alignment with my dream life. I started to think and to say, wow, that's so affordable. Wow, that's so affordable. Even things that I didn't used to think were affordable. Now I recognize that the version of me that is incredibly wealthy and abundant has no problem paying for those things. So I can easily say, wow, that's so affordable. Or maybe if you have, you want to shift your health, you want to shift your physical health, instead of saying things like, wow, I don't know if I can do that. Or, wow, that's not for me because of my whatever. Just either, if you can't, if it doesn't feel right to you to say those things, don't say anything. Because when you're being silent is actually saying something. Being silent is actually you saying, I am no longer in the frequency where I say those disempowering things. It's actually you saying, right? You're no longer cutting yourself off from the frequency of your dream life. So if you can't speak from the dream, which is one of the commandments of bliss that I live by, always speak from the dream. If you can't speak from the dream, at least remain silent, and that way you aren't cutting off the possibility of living in your dream frequency.